My husband threatened divorce for 5 years. Yesterday, I finally said yes. I want a divorce. I said, okay. He laughed and goes, don't be ridiculous. You know I don't mean it. And I said, no. I agree. We should divorce. His whole demeanor changed. And he starts backtracking, saying he was just stressed and didn't mean it. But I was done. I hired a lawyer that week. Started separating finances. Found an apartment. Did everything quietly while he kept living his life, thinking his little threat game still worked. He even threw out a few more divorce threats during those 3 weeks. About laundry and grocery shopping. And each time, I just said, you're right, and hit smack. Thinking he'd won. Yesterday morning, he woke up to me packing boxes. He asks what I'm doing, and I said, moving out. He laughs and goes, stop being dramatic. What is this about now? I handed him the divorce papers. Real ones from a real lawyer. With court dates and everything. His face went from smug to confused. Terrified in about 3 seconds. He starts stuttering that this is crazy. We can work it out. He never wanted this. I pulled up my phone and played a recording. From my lawyer's suggestion. Of him threatening divorce 17 times in the last month alone. January 3rd, you want a divorce because I bought wheat bread. January 5th, divorce because I wore the red dress you don't like. January 8th, divorce because I sneezed during your show. And so on. He's begging now. Saying it was just his way of expressing himself. And he never meant any of it. I said, you've asked for divorce approximately 300 times in 5 years. I'm just giving you what you want. He actually started crying. Saying I'm his whole world and he can't live without me. I said, weird. Because according to you yesterday, you wanted a divorce because I folded your shirts wrong. He tried to rip up the papers like that would matter. And I said, those are copies. Real ones are filed at court. You wanted a divorce every time you didn't get your way. Well, now you're getting your way. Congratulations, you're getting divorced. He followed me around for hours, alternating between begging and getting angry. Saying, I'm throwing away our marriage over nothing. I said, no. You threw it away over milk and shirts. And every other tiny thing you threatened to leave me over. I'm just finishing what you started 300 times. Moving out today. And he sent me 40 texts about how he's changed. And will never say the D word again. Too late. He wanted a divorce so badly. He can have it all by himself. Was I wrong for taking him seriously?